Hey everyone, and welcome back to Bleach Brave Souls. So a while back, I did another video like this where I analyzed all the statistics on the summoning results of other Bleach Brave Souls YouTubers, and I like gathered up how many orbs they spent, how many 5 stars they got, and I just looked at the percentages and I ranked them on how well they did. I figure, why not do that again? It was pretty popular, and it was a fun thing for, the community to, get involved with. I've done that again with all the usual suspects, and I added a few new YouTube guys on there as well. I found that when I did the last video like this, it really pulled together the YouTube Brave Souls community, and we all started talking to each other, and it was a really positive result. I don't recall talking to any of those guys before I made that video, but afterwards, we kind of like became, I wouldn't say like we're all close friends, but we all like talk to each other every once in a while, most of us. If you've been following me, I've done some videos with Tomberry. I talk to Rawad every now and then. John Bantti I talk to almost every day, and TXB, everybody. And it really kind of was the springboard for, creating a more close community, I would say, or just a more open community. Hopefully, this will do that again. I don't know. But either way, it should be fun to take a look at the statistics for people's summonings. So in this video, we're going to look at how everyone did in the Fierce Battle for Karakura Town Gacha. And that Gacha included Shunsui, Jushiro, and Hitsugaya, Toshiro. Let's get started. Bringing up the rear, just how he likes it. A new guy on my list, Sizzle Man. And Sizzle Man, generally he's been a streamer in the past, but he's starting to do a few more YouTube videos. And there is probably no one that knows more about PvP, that I talk to at least, than Sizzle Man. He's pretty much an expert on the subject. So anyway, Sizzle Man spent 2,000 orbs on this gacha, and he did 7 multis and 10 singles. And what did he get? He got 3 5-stars. And those 5 stars were Jushiro, Shunsui, and Halibel. So he didn't get many 5-stars, but the ones he did get were the ones everyone wants. He got Shunsui and Jushiro. So, it's not always about how many you get, it's about did you get the ones you really want. And Sizzle, he got 2 out of the 3. So I don't think he's complaining much. Besides, the guy has like almost an unlimited supply of orbs for some reason. But yeah, Sizzle ain't afraid to throw down money on the game, that's for sure. So anyway, taking all that into account, it works out to a 3.75% success rate. And that's, it's way below what K-Lab says the drop rate is. For this gacha, the drop rate is a 6% chance for a 5-star. But, quality over quantity sometimes, guys. Anyway, 3.75% success rate was the lowest out of everyone I looked at on YouTube. So Sizzle, you got the bottom, buddy. All right, so moving on, we have the number 10 spot. And it's another new guy. Well, he's not really a new guy, but I haven't interacted with him before. Pretty much because he doesn't really specialize in Bleach Brave Souls videos. This guy, he does a lot of other stuff too, like the One Piece Treasure Cruise game. But number 10 is Boris Anime. And John suggested I put him on here. John Bantti suggested I put him on the list. So here we go, Boris Anime. Boris Anime spent 1,650 orbs. And he did 6 multis and 6 singles, and he got 3 5-stars. And the 5-stars he got were Stark, Yamamoto, and Jushiro. So not a bad pull for Boris Anime. He got the same amount of 5-stars as Sizzle, but he only got one of the new banner characters. So Boris Anime's success rate works out to 4.5%, just a little bit higher than Sizzle. And if you watch his video, guys, it's a stream highlight video, and he didn't get any 5-stars till his last multi. It was I honestly thought he wasn't going to get anything, but the last multi he did, he got all 3 of these guys. So that was pretty clutch for his anime. Congratulations. All right, guys, in the number 9 spot, it's your boy, Bleach Cowboy. I didn't do so well in this gacha. I spent 1,100 orbs, and I did 4 multis and 4 singles. And I did get 2 5-stars, but look at what I got. Double white Ichigos. So, and I already had White Ichigo to begin with, so it's a pretty shitty draw for me. Maybe if I make a 6-star White Ichigo, he'll have a really strong special or something, but I was pretty disappointed. But I didn't want to spend any more because Dangai Ichigo is coming up next month, and I'm going to save for that instead. So my success rate works out to 4.5% as well, the same as Boris Anime, but since it's my video, I get the tiebreaker. Alright, moving on to the next person on the list, another new guy, smaller YouTuber, but I don't know how long he's been doing Bleach Brave Souls videos, but it's Nick Mill. And Nick Mill, he only spent 500 orbs, and he did 1 multi and 10 singles, but he only got 1 5-star, and his 5-star was, hey, White Ichigo. He's in the White Ichigo club, so he didn't do too well, but then again, he didn't spend that much, so not a terrible gacha for him. His success rate is 5%, and that's pretty close to the 6% drop rate that K-Lab tells us. So Nick Mill, 500 orbs, 1 5-star. You can't really complain that much. In the number 7 spot is a good buddy of mine. We kind of run a Bleach Brave Souls Discord together, and if you want to join that, it's there's a link in my banner, my channel banner. It's Mikeloff. Mikeloff really wanted that Shunsui. Shunsui is his favorite character, or at least one of his favorite characters, top 3 at least. And Mikeloff spent 1,625 orbs on this gacha, and I think he did some off camera as well, but I'm only counting on camera pulls. So he spent 1,625 orbs on camera in 2 multis and 45 singles, and he did get 4 5-stars. He got Toshiro, which he didn't really actually even want, and he also got Halibel, Purple Yamamoto, and Nell. So he got a 5-star he didn't want and a bunch of dupes. So I feel his pain. I've been there before with a character I really wanted and didn't get. But don't worry, Mikeloff, man. Shunsui, he'll pop up again. I guarantee it. He'll be in an attribute summons or something else. So don't worry too much about it, man. Mikeloff's success rate is 6.2%, which is pretty much dead on to the K-Lab drop rate for this gacha, 6%. So, he didn't do too bad percentage-wise, but he didn't get any of the characters he wanted. So even though he got 4 or 5 stars, it's still not a good gacha for him. So moving on to number 6, it is another new guy, Tor Crunch. And from what I can tell, Tor Crunch hasn't been doing Bleach Brave Souls videos that long, but he's already up to a decent number of subscribers. So you might want to check him out. He's got really high quality videos. He's got a really good webcam, I'll tell you that much at least. And his microphone, his sound quality is top notch. So I don't know, he's worth a look for sure. Seems like a nice guy. But Tor Crunch spent 525 orbs. Not that much. And he got 2 5-stars. He got Stark and Kendo Kenpachi, so he didn't get any banner characters. But, he only spent 525 orbs, so, that's still pretty good. And that works out to an 8% success rate for him. So he's already above the 6% gacha rate. So really not too much to complain about there. Alright guys, so we've reached the halfway point. A lot of new faces in the Brave Souls YouTube community, and it's always good to see that. Because the more success the game has, the more hyped I am about it, and I think it's great. Before we get to the top 5, guys, you may be wondering why Zeno from TXP Gaming or Rawad aren't on this list. Well, it's because Zeno hasn't done any summoning videos in a while because he's been having computer problems, and Rawad is playing primarily on JP right now, so he didn't do a summoning video for Global either. So. Maybe those guys will be back in the game next gacha. I don't know. I think Rawad is going to have a global account by then. Who knows what Zeno's doing. He's got computer problems, like I said. But hopefully he'll be back soon, too. So yeah, let's go ahead and do the top 5, guys. In at the number 5 spot, another new face, Jasmine Sky. The only female Bleach Brave Souls YouTuber that is out there, I think. And, I actually debated whether or not to put her on the list because she's only done very few videos on Bleach Brave Souls, but the videos I have seen of her, they're pretty entertaining, I gotta admit. And she's got a good energy too. She cosplays Bleach characters during her summonings, and you may not like it, you may like it. I thought it was great. Jasmine Sky spent 2,250 orbs across 9 multis, and she got 8 5-stars. 8 5-stars, guys. That's pretty good. She got 2 of the new banner characters. She got Jushiro and she got Shunsui, which I was happy because that was the one she really wanted. And, you know, I mean, she dressed up as Nanao because that's how bad she wanted Shunsui. So, congratulations to her. Her success rate is 8.9%, and that is well above the 6% drop rate that KLab tells us. So, congratulations to her for getting the character she wanted. Welcome to the community, and I hope that you continue to do more cosplay summoning videos. Alright, the next guy is another good buddy of mine. We talk almost every day on the Discord. It is JBT, or John Bantti, the Swedish sensation, the alright hello guy. John didn't spend too much on this gacha. He spent 1,075 orbs across 4 multis and 3 singles. But he did get a good pull. He got 4 5-stars. And he got his favorite character out of this gacha, which is Shunsui. And he also got Halibel, which is new for him, and Kendo Kenpachi and White Ichigo, which were dupes. So 4 5-stars on 1,075 orbs. Hey, it's better than I did. And his success rate is 9.3%. And that's really good, guys. Hey, that's pretty good, as he would say. So congratulations to John on getting Shunsui. Yeah, good job, man. All right, guys, the top 3. We were down to the top 3. And number 3 is probably the guy that started it all. The big man himself, the lone wolf, Tomberry Phantom, a.k.a. Chad. And, you know, Tomberry, you can't say enough about this guy. He was probably the first one to do Brave Souls videos. Or if he wasn't the first, he's the first one that got popular. And I've done a few videos with Tomberry. I talked to him like here and there a few times, and he's a really nice guy. And Tomberry kind of gets a bad rap because he doesn't, you know, interact with the community as much. But, you know, that's just his personality. Leave him alone. He's entertaining to watch, as always. And this guy's been having a lot of good luck lately. And Tomberry, if you're watching, and like, yeah, I'm jealous, so I did dislike your videos. But, you know, what are you going to do about it? You're in Australia now. Tomberry spent 1,500 orbs, which is pretty low for him, but he did get 2 of the new banner characters, and he probably had one of the most unbelievable multi-pulls that I've ever seen in this game. He got 3 freaking Toshiros in one multi, and you know, you can look at that as good or bad. That's pretty fun, but either way, that's pretty freaking amazing. You know, 3 of the same banner character in one multi, that's unheard of. Other than that, though, he also got Jushiro twice, and he got Kendo Kenpachi. So he got 6 5-stars on 1,500 orbs, which works out to a 10% success rate. And yeah, congratulations, Tomberry. Man, you've been having amazing luck lately. I just saw your YOLO single where you got Stark. So yeah, man, hopefully your luck doesn't run out for Dangai Ichigo. Alright, well, enough about Tomberry. Guys, we're moving on to the number 2 spot, and I hate to say it, but it's the freaking nerd era. Ugh. Let's just get him over with. The nerd era spent 375 orbs, and he got 2 of the new banner characters. He got Shunsui and Toshiro. And yeah, that's a 13.3% success rate. That's more than double the 6% gacha rate. So yeah, KLab, what the heck is up with this, man? I mean, nobody wants to see the nerd era do well. I mean, what are you doing? How can you let this happen? I mean, it's the freaking nerd era. The nerd era. I don't want to get into it. Anyway, nerd era is at number 2, whatever. Let's go on. Number 1 is, here we are, guys, at the number 1 spot. And the number 1 spot goes to the hardest working man duo in Bleach Brave Souls, and really energetic guy, one of my favorites. It's Cass from 2 Game Productions, and Cass spent 750 orbs, and he got 4 5-stars. Percentage-wise, he works out to 13.3% success rate, and that's the same as the nerd era, but you know, frankly, I like Cass better. I'm just kidding, by the way, guys. I like nerd era, but that's kind of our thing, you know. We kind of give each other shit. But Cass got 4 or 5 stars. None of the new banner characters, but percentage-wise, he's still tied for first. And he only did spend 750 orbs, so I don't think he can complain that much. But yeah, there you have it, guys. Number 1, Cass from 2Game Productions. Cass and Dom, I'm not sure. I think they have different accounts. It's hard to keep track of all their accounts because I feel like they have like 20 million accounts. But anyway, the one video he did, 4 or 5 stars, 750 orbs. Good enough for number 1. Alright everyone, so there you have it. That is the YouTube Bleach Brave Souls Fierce Battle in Karakura Town Gacha summoning results. All tallied up for you in a nice, neat package. We got 2 games at the top, Sizzle Man at the bottom, where he likes it, and everybody else in between. And like I said, a bunch of new people in the community making videos, always a good thing. The more the merrier, as I like to say. But before we end the video, let's run a few more like numbers on these results. If we look at the gacha itself, the drop rate for getting any 5-star is 6%. And if we add up everyone's pulls, they spent a total of 13,350 orbs, which adds up to a total of 534 pulls. And altogether, we got 39 5-stars. And that is good enough for a 7.3 success rate. And that beats the 6% average. So that's not too shabby. We beat the average by just a little bit. But I guess, guys, the important stat is the banner characters. I mean, it's great to get 5 stars, but what everyone wants are the banner characters. And I figured it out. It's pretty simple to figure out, guys. The drop rate on the banner characters, the 3, the Toshiro, Jushiro, and Shunsui, you only have a 2% chance of getting one of those banner characters. So K-Lab kind of does a little bit of spin on these gachas. They say it's 6%, but the chance of getting one of the new characters in a double rate gacha is only 2%. And the YouTube community, we pulled 15 banner characters. I think half of them were Tomberries. But that works out to a 2.8 success rate, which is, you know, pretty close to the 2% rate that we should have. I mean, I brought the rate down, of course, but overall it balanced out, and we're pretty close to the average drop rates for all the characters. Alright, well anyway guys, that's all I have for this video. I hope it wasn't too boring, but it's kind of interesting to look at this stuff from time to time, just to see if we're close to the given drop rates or not. And hopefully it also brings together the community a little bit more. Anyway, once again guys, thanks for watching. Feel free to join us in the Discord chat. The link is in my channel banner. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.